Hello guys, it's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway, and I'm here to do a general weekly read for the week of, where are we, June 14th to the 20th. I'm doing it without being on camera today, as I've been out in the garden and been painting, so I felt it was just easier to do it this way for me. A little bit late bringing this forward. However, I am working with my Sacred Geometry Healing cards. These are available on my website, as well as some amazing stockists around town. And you will find them worldwide, as well as on the internet. The other thing you can find on my website are my liquid alchemy in a bottle. These are high vibrational frequencies that I have created to nurture, balance and heal the mind, body and soul. So they can be ingested, but they can be worked with in so many different ways. If you go onto my website, www.phoenixgateway.com.au, you can actually download a couple of PDFs there, and it tells you a little bit more of how you can work with these awesome elixirs. All right, so interesting, bottom of the deck is the Dodecahedron, and this is really about our connection to spirit. It is all about being guided by our intuition. I feel I want to just talk, actually mention this card, even though I haven't shuffled them yet, because I really feel that at present it's about, I talk about it often, it's about going within, but it's really about working with your intuition, being guided by your intuition, not by your head, because sometimes our head can rule our heart, but be going by our, the intuition is the GPS of the soul. First card to come through is reflection. There's no better time than the present to really reflect upon where you've been and how far you have come. Sometimes we can be really hard on ourselves when we're not seeing the fruit of our labor as fast as we'd like to see it, but we're really not ruled by time. There's no such thing as time. We've created linear time. So things don't always happen as fast as we'd like to see them happen. But we've got to understand that if we work with our intuition, we can always look for signs. Give me one moment, because I've dropped a few cards. Okay, I've dropped 2 cards. Oh no, 3. So I'm going to take them. Okay, I feel like I have to do surrender next. The surrender card here, surrender here is, it's so important. Like, we're talking about, well, this seems to be where this is going, but, things aren't happening in the space in which we want to see things happen. It's understanding that we can't control everything that has to do with ourselves or our family or our friends or our work, or anything else, even, on a larger scale. When it comes to wanting something to happen in your time, sometimes we've just got to surrender it. We've got to let go of any control, because we can't make it happen, when we want it to happen necessarily. The other thing that is really important that needs to be said is with surrender is that it's very important to surrender. Don't try and control others within your lives, whether it's your children or whether, it's something to do with something external, or with your family, because what you'll end up finding is that you can make things work, and you can actually, when it comes to wanting things to happen in your time, it may even push time out even further. Instead of trying to control it, Just keep that clarity, maintain the focus of what it is that you want to create, what it is that you're here to manifest, and the changes that you are here to do, okay? This is like the star card in the tarot deck. It's about wishing upon a star. If you also look at the star itself, it's an 8-pointed star. And 8 is all about manifesting as well. So, you know, keep your intentions clear and be focused on the end result, but surrender the aspects in between that you cannot control. Make sure that you're being very mindful of your energy. You know, you may be feeling a little bit sluggish. You may, you know, it's about your vitality. It's about energizing yourself. And when we put too much effort or too much overthink things or try and control aspects, what you might start finding is that you become exhausted mentally, you become exhausted emotionally, spiritually, and, you know, also physically. And this is why, again, we come back to surrender. Don't try and control every aspect. If it's not to do specifically with yourself and someone that is very, very close to you, you need to let go, because you need to allow them to experience whatever it is they need to go through for themselves. We are here on this plane, in this 3-dimensional physical being, our body, for a reason. We are here to learn, okay? So really important to be very mindful of your energy levels. If you're finding things are getting too much, do what I've done this weekend. It's been a blast. I've actually been out in the garden and feel so connected and re-anchoring myself. Also painting, even though it's not my favorite chore, but oh my God, I have kept myself busy all weekend doing something I would not normally do. And it's been fantastic. It really has. All right, let's get a couple more cards before we end this. So yeah, surrender that which is not in your control. Maintain clarity. Reflect on how far you've been. Oh my goodness. And they've all flown out. Way too many cards. Okay. All I want, please, is another 2 cards to finish this reading off, please, and thank you. 2 more cards. Okay, I've got 3. Gratitude. Gratitude and reflection really come hand in hand for me, because when we start reflecting back on how far we have come and where we have been and what we have created and achieved and accomplished within our lifetime, when we look at the challenges that we've been through and have made us who we are today and a better person, we need to have that gratitude for what we have been through. And when we have the gratitude, it's not just about gratitude of all the positive, it's also things that have been on the harder scale. You know, it's the positives, the negatives, the good, the bad, you know, the in-between, okay? Gratitude is so important. And when we start having that gratitude and, you know, really seeing it and being heartfelt, we actually start getting some new beginnings occurring. When we see, look in the middle here, we see the seed or the Genesis pattern, because we then are able to let go of old outdated beliefs. We are able to let go of aspects of our past because we don't need to bring them into our present moment. And we can create something new, something amazing with the accomplishments and what we have learned from our past experience. And in saying that, look at the next card. The next card is the Phoenix. Inevitable change is upon us. It is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this card. And it's understanding that the only permanency in life is change, okay? we are all going to go through some aspect of change within our lives. And, we're all going through it, especially with what's been happening on, a worldwide scale as well. But remember, what happens on a macro or a large scale is also going to happen on a smaller scale or the micro level. Okay. And to end the reading, let's look at this card. It's believe. Okay. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up. Stay clear and focused on what it is that you're here to accomplish, what it is that you want to bring forward at this point in time. Believe that you can make it happen, and believe it. It's not just about the mind, but it's a heart-mind connection, okay? The octahedron here is all about the heart, all right? It's so beautiful. It is telling you, don't give up on your dreams. Believe that what you want to manifest is here and will come into the physical moment, but it won't be necessarily in the time in which you expect it to happen. So in that respect, give up on the control, let go of control, all right? And go about your business, go about what needs to be done, do what makes you feel good, what makes you feel connected, to let go of, some of these challenges that you're experiencing, and you will be pleasantly surprised. This is really, really beautiful. Okay. You've got some really positive cards for this week. So I'm feeling this week, go within, just be, this week, I think, just be. But don't give up on your dreams, okay? Dream big, guys. Have a wonderful week, and I look forward to speaking with you next week. Okay, bye for now.